Out here with Highland Stealth 3-weight, throwing some dry flies. That should get bit right about there.
Oh my gosh!
There you go. If I ain't careful, it's too powerful. I mean, it's hitting my target nearly every cast. It's insane how easy I'm casting that. I mean, that's a long ways.
Golly.
That just lays right out there with a dry dropper. That's a long cast. Fish this right, you can fish a whole run that way. Ooh, watched him roll over on that one. Watching him eat it now. He's right there. So my original dry fly setup was the Hardy Ultralight. Is it LL or 2?
I don't know which one.
I don't know. I see it called both. It's the Hardy Ultralight, the newest one, a 9-foot, 9-inch 3-weight. And recently I have switched to the Highland Stealth, the 10-foot 3-weight, with the same leader, same fly line and everything. It's an Airflow tactical taper 2-weight fly line. I've got just a pretty standard Spanish dry fly leader, 8X, small dry fly. Yeah, my initial thought whenever I first rigged this up was how easy it just bombs out a dry fly, a dry dropper, whichever. I mean, distance isn't always my go-to, but it is nice if I do need to throw one 60 feet. I mean, I could throw it with ease. That's just single-handed 60-footer with ease just now with a dry fly. If I ain't careful, it's too powerful. Man, it's perfect for the Spanish style.
How far would you say that is?
50 feet, close
You
to
put
it.
like no effort on it.
I mean, it's very subtle. All right, see if we can find another riser. See if we can make this one come up here.
There he is.
I am on 8X, so you will see me taking my time a little bit with these fish. And it looks like we have...
How many people do you think would just come up to this run and start dredging the bottom with a Euro rig?
You might find a few that love to dry fly fish, and we'll start with that or a dry dropper, but I'm going to say probably 95-97% of them is going to come in double 2.5s. I think people are getting better about going a little lighter.
If this was a competition, would this be your first technique here?
Very first.
You feel like it's, I don't know if this is the right word or not invasive, meaning you can catch fish out of it without disturbing them too much?
I think so. I do think casting the fly line over their heads is a little... Ugh, that one way over on the bank there. Oh! Fishing a teeny tiny dry fly hook, size 22. Gets a little difficult at distance to keep them pinned up, but definitely why I practice it. I don't think I have to cast this far, but it's fun.
I mean, you can, and you can cast it right out of your distance, out of your visual, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the other day when I was casting so far I couldn't see the dry fly.
But it's good to have that if you need to, right?
Yeah.
If you really have to get at a distance, you can put on a...
I mean, that's not a hard cast, and I'm throwing... That's at least 60 feet.
Is it kind of a... You think it's just smooth, like you feel... I don't know.
Yeah, effortless.
Comparing this rod to other rods throwing a dry fly.
I think it's, yeah, I would call it like effortless. And with the leader, the way I fish it, I mean, it's hitting my target nearly every cast, which I can tone it down. So this fly right here should,
oh,
yep.
Nice. Are these like stalkers?
Yeah, they're little stalkers, which is kind of surprising for where we're at. So most of the time it's wild fish that are this size and not stock trout. But that's okay as long as they're rising and wanting my fly. I'll probably switch to a dry dropper in a little bit and fish some of the spots further up.
No doubt most people would come to this spot right here and think, yeah, this is where the stock truck empties them. Let me throw my egg on first thing and start dredging them or streamer fishing.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean they won't catch fish, but I think by not targeting the fish that are looking up first, you're missing out, because I don't think these fish are gonna, even with a little rain, I don't think they're gonna quit rising. It's insane how easy I'm casting this.
Oh, that was awesome.
Hopefully we got us a little wild fish here. And it is a stalker. Oh, I'm amazed at how many little stalkers I'm catching. Not one wild fish so far.
Stalkers on a single dry.
Stalkers on a tiny single
Size
dry
22.
fly. See, there was one up there about 65 feet rising. I mean, it throws it so hard and far that it's bouncing back to me a little bit. And this is just a 2-weight line on a 3-weight rod. Yeah, there's a nice pot of fish rising up in there. Oh. I didn't know if it was mine or not. I can't see it. I mean, that's a long ways.
Golly.
Yeah, I see it now. All right, so I've gone to a little dry dropper here. It just lays right out there with a dry dropper. That's a long cast. This is one of my favorite ways to fish right here. Dry flies coming through the... Oh, I missed him. Dry flies coming through the riffle. There's one right here at my fly line. Let's see what happens. Fly didn't even go under, just twitched. Thank you. Another little stock trout.
When would you go to this setup as opposed to just your nymphing rig with a dry dropper?
Low crystal clear water.
Spooky fish.
Yeah, spooky fish. Not that stock trout are super spooky, but they do occasionally get that way. Fish this right, you can fish a whole run that way. I might need, I got a 2mm bead on there. I might need like a 2.3.
Going a little fast?
Yeah, it's pulling out of there just a little quick. This thing's literally throwing a tuck cast at 40 feet.
Tuck cast with a dry fly line.
Yeah. I feel like this right here just allows me to kind of stay off of them a little better. I'm sure I could sneak up and do like a Euro dry dropper rig and do really well also. Try to take my time with this one on a smaller hook. Big and need some wild fish. Where's a midge in my hand there? Very similar size without knowing the actual size.
Can you hit your spots pretty well with that rig?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I can throw it and do the Spanish bend with it as well if I need to. Yep. tried just a little shorter cast, which is this thing is also nice for. Tone it back some. Yeah, I see the little midges now on the water. Some decent fish. This is 7X. Oh. I don't know what that's hitting there. Might not be a fish. Small one. I miss the times when you could just airmail them into the net. Uh-oh. Nice little wild brown trout.
So what do you have, a 2.3 on, 2.5?
It's a 2.3, which I used to think a 2.3 was the same as a 2.5 in weight, but I didn't think it made that much of a difference, but I think it does now. That's a wild something. It's like a wild brown. Yeah. Nice wild brown.
Nice. So you're basically, you've got only leader out of the rod tip right now.
Yeah. These are all fish that I was casting onto from 50 and 60 feet back. Definitely had some takes in there. Just rose there. Let's see. It's not real deep in there either. Yeah.
What do you think the advantages, or are there advantages of dry dropping what you're doing right now versus just straight tight lining?
Getting ready to find out. I think with straight tight lining, you're going to get just a little deeper. But the dry dropper, the main reason I was fishing it is because of all the fish that were already looking up. So I figured if I could put a dry fly in there and a nymph a little ways over their head, maybe they can have two options. And I do like a little stretchier leader when I'm fishing close like this. A lot of times you hook these fish and they're pretty hot. And the Maxima dry fly leader is not stretchy at all. Nice little wild fish. Would say as I transition from this flat water right here going into the bumpier water and pockets and stuff, I'll probably switch over to the Nymphing leader versus the dry fly. Going down to a single 2.0 on the Nymphing leader with 8X.
Kind of hard to throw with a 3-weight rod, isn't it?
Not this one. This one will do what you want with it. Yeah, it will zip it out there. I mean, it's out there pretty good. Ooh, watched him roll over on that one.
What size tip it's at?
8X. Huh. It's so hard to get the bigger fish in on the tiny little hooks. Especially rushing them. So it's been a long time since I've been out on the water.
What size bead you have on?
It's a 2 mil with a size 20 hook. Well, that big one straightened the hook out. I kept seeing my line just barely straighten out right there, and these little guys, I guess, were in there nibbling on it, and I'll take the wild fish though. I don't know how many fish are sitting right here, but it's quite a few, I think. Could you see that little sag I had in it?
Yeah. You just giving it a little slack?
Yeah. And I've got 3.5 foot of tippet on there, and it's only 2.5 foot deep. Nice little wild fish. I mean, that cast is pretty effortless to...
With a 2.0?
Yeah, single 2.0. Just zips it right out there, and that's...
Were you watching the end of your sighter or the bow?
The bow. Go kind of both. I try to have an eye on everything if I can.
That was weird.
You don't see much.
I didn't see anything. I just saw you slowly pulling it to you.
When they eat like this, they can be hard to land too, because a lot of times they don't get to fly good.
Did you see that take, or did you just give it slack and then set?
I threw it in, I watched the fish turn and swim 2 feet over to eat it. And when I seen him going across and he turned up like that, I knew he had it, so I set.
Nice fish.
Again, still on 8X with that. Chunky stalker.
I mean, that water's moving. I mean, it's moving pretty decent. You're fishing a 2-0.
Yeah.
Single 2-0.
It's hitting bottom, it just did right there. See if this one takes it. Yeah, Watching them eat it now.
That's crazy.
They are feisty. Oh, straight into a rock.
$8X on a 3-way.
Yeah.
Big fish.
It's probably 15 inches or so. And just a
he's
chunk.
Got some shoulders too.
Yeah. People are going to want to know what this fly is, and I don't know what to tell them because I don't know. Some little paragon I tied for grayling.
They like it.
Let's see if I can get that fish to eat it. He's right there. Different one. Couldn't even see that one.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Now, are you feeling any of these takes in the hand?
Just watching them. I've got slack in my leader. Just basically watching it tighten up.
It just slowly like takes the slack out.
Yeah.
You think they're not turning on it really hard. It's just kind of the current is what's straightening it out, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's insane. Jimmy, tell us about your rig. Oh my gosh. You must have switched to 4X.
Still on the 8. So this time of year, whenever the water gets low and crystal clear, I really enjoy sight fishing. And when you're sight fishing, it's very, very important to have a setup that helps your accuracy. I feel like the way this rod is set up, it improves my accuracy by a ton. There's probably a multitude of ways you could have started in this run. If I were to start over, knowing what I know after fishing for an hour or so, I'd probably come in straight with an egg or a streamer or something to move a couple, and then come back with small bugs.
Just to see what's here.
Yeah. I do think that the way these fish are biting, they're a bit sluggish at first. And when they're sluggish like that, I think the 2-weight's probably going to be the rod of choice to help slow down that hook from like skin hooking them.
You feel like you're pulling it out of their mouth sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
You tell that from the take, them being sluggish on their eat.
Yeah.
It's not a hard take.
Nope, I've had one hard take and broke it off. Like that there, I didn't feel anything. I just seen him move over. And when they get like that, it's just hard to keep a hook in them. It's a little spunky. Can you see that big one swimming around in there?
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah. He's pretty large.
It's only move. I saw one move, not that one.
The smallest one in the pod. There, I was just kind of floating the cider, letting it get down in there. I feel like this is a long cast to even be single nymphing with. So that is up in there. It's a nice fish. Just watched that one's mouth open, couldn't see the fly. Come on, calm down. Just floating the cider now, and so many different ways to catch these fish. That's what's nice about having a good rod, is you can do all those ways with one rod and not have to have 5 different rods. That one laying way over on the edge. That was him. Big old chunk.